Good day everyone! We are the Group 1 who will be presenting the Phase 4 of our Capstone research project. Good day everyone! I'm Mark Joseph J. Aquino who will be presenting the research design of our study. The proponents is using an experimental design in this study since it was suitable for the problems that were being addressed. It requires a quantitative approach to determine whether the hypothesis that the researchers formulate is true or not. It also determines if the independent variable has an established effect on the dependent variable. The two variables involved in this study is the first one, pernaviridis or Asian green mussel shell, which is the independent variable, and the used paper or waste paper, which is the dependent variable. That's all for our research design.
As for the locale of the study, the experimentation was conducted within the researcher's residence, wherein the preparation and application of the variables included in this study or involved in this study was prepared and initiated. The used papers, as well as the pulverized Asian green mussel shells or pernaviridis, was present, as well as the other essential materials that we'll be using in experimentations, as well as the setups were present within the researcher's household here in Caloocan City.
Good day everyone, my name is Mariette Ishaloti Bagnas and I am here to present you the sampling. The researchers used simple random sampling in this study. The study utilized at least 30 samples in total that was split into two groups. From the 30 samples, the researchers set the ratio of the two groups by 30 and 20 grams of pulverized Asian green mussel shell. The first group is comprised of 15 samples with 30 grams of pulverized Asian green mussel shells and 60 grams of paper pulp per sample. The second group is also comprised of 15 samples with 20 grams of pulverized Asian green mussel shells and 60 grams of paper pulp per sample. In addition, the researchers also prepared 10 additional samples in case of error in the experimentation. Thank you.
The shells were collected and dried by the researchers. It is then pulverized right after drying and mixed with recycled paper that was soaked in the water for 24 hours. Then, on the next day, the paper pulp with pulverized Asian green shells were made into a paper. The sample paper will then undergo GSM testing. The sample paper will be weighed and measured. In absorbency test, the papers will be soaked into the water and will be measuring the amount of water it can hold. In this way, we can determine the strength of paper in handling liquids. Phase 4, the timeline are as follows. Last May 7, 2021, Mr. Aquino and Mr. Kedeng collaborated to formulate research design and the locale of the study. On May 8, 2021, Ms. Bagnas was assigned in formulating the sampling method, Ms. David was assigned in formulating the data collection, and lastly, Mr. Aquino formulated the research instrument.
I'm back again and I'm here to discuss the research instruments of our study. So first is the test material. The researchers used the Asian green mussel shells and the paper pulp. The second is the test equipments. The researchers used different equipments that include the mortar, spice grinder, silk screen, plastic container, and the weighing scale. That's all for our research instruments.